everyone, glad you're here for another installment of 1K Signal Chain, here with the Studio Co-op. My name is Aaron Olson. I'm a music producer, songwriter, and a dude who just loves to go bass fishing, located in Nashville, Tennessee. On today's 1K Signal Chain, I'm going to talk to you about and hopefully bust the myth that we all need to go out, spend $15,000 on some ultra rare vintage microphone to get the right vibe in our track. I don't think that's true, and hopefully I can convince you of that today. Now with 1K Signal Chain, we do assume three things. 1, you already own a computer. 2, you already have a DAW. And 3, you already own an interface. Let's go ahead and check out and grab the tools we're going to be working with today. The mic I'm going to be using is the Cascade Fathead, now known as the Pinnacle microphones Fat Top. Those run us new $275. The mic preamp I'll be using is the Vintech VA573. Those run us new $695. And the plugins I'll be using are the Slate Digital Everything Bundle. Now, I know that that's a subscription, so maybe that's cheating, but that's just the world we live in now. And it's only $15 a month, so it keeps us under budget. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So there's a mantra that I've learned to live by as a producer that I wish someone had shared with me way earlier in my journey, but it's choosing the right tools from the beginning for the vibe of the song. Now there's 2 things that it does for you. Well, there's probably more than 2 things, but I'll just share 2. It does help the process go quicker. Like once you get to post-production and mix time, you pretty much have already made your decisions. But number 2, and I think way more important, is from the beginning, it puts the artist in the right headspace, especially your vocalist, to really provide a more accurate and true representation of what the song is. So today, we're gonna be working on a demo that's kind of a darker singer-songwriter vibe, which is why I chose the tools that I chose, the Fathead, the 573. So let's start listening to some tracks. All right, guys, like I said, we'll be using all the Slate digital plugins from their Everything Bundle. So let's go ahead and just dive into a few of the plugins we'll be using on the song. First on our vocal, just have the VMR strip, just Neve modeler, console modeler, 1073 EQ, this custom opto, the 902 de-esser, and then just a second compressor in the chain into some infinity EQ, and then of course some meta-tune on vocal just for some light vocal tuning. And then as far as some vocal effects go, I have infinity EQ in there first just to roll off too much low end hitting into this verb. And we're using the VSC Verb Suite Classics by Slate Digital. Our second effects that we'll be using is the Stellar Echo that Slate just pretty recently put out, just for some nice kind of slap widening effects on the vocal. And then on my backing vocals, just to know some more VMR, just kind of somewhat copy the chain that's happening on the lead vocal. And then into our master bus, virtual mix bus, some more infinity EQ, bus compression, tape, so on and so forth. And then just hitting this FGX for some limiting mastering. So that's kind of the basic rundown of like plugins that'll be happening on this song. Again, this is all the Slate Digital plugins in their Everything Bundle.
The minutes are feeling like days. 1 step of progress, 3 back the other way. I'm clawing up out of a daze, a fight just to show up, cling to this fading grace. If It's not about the money, it's someone's broken body or the tragedies we face. I see the sun, it's rising. Freedom is on the horizon. Just for a moment, I tasted the goodness of life everlasting. But when this day ends and the going gets tough again, hope for beyond the horizon.
All right, guys, there it is. All under $1,000. I felt like we were able to create the dark, warm singer-songwriter vibe that I was going for this demo. And again, from the beginning, we're able to present and show what this song sounds like. And we did all of it with a chain for under $1,000 with a budget ribbon microphone and a budget microphone preamp clone. And I think it sounds super dope. If anyone learned anything, liked anything, please like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. Don't be ding-dong ditching us, all right? Stay around. We'd love to hear. Even if you didn't like it, we'd love to hear your feedback. Hope to see you guys for another episode for the Studio Co-op. See ya.
I see the sun.